Oh, now, y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man, before I start my video, bro. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And when you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification. It's right next to the subscribe button. So anytime I drop a video, you'll be notified. ASAP Rocky, you feel me? You can just hop on, we can kick it and we can vibe. Everybody got somebody that they cool with that lie all the time. When I say lie all the time, I'm talking about to the point where you know they lying, but the story funny as hell, so you just keep entertaining bullshit. That was my homeboy Rock. I had a homeboy named Rock. Now I ain't talking about J-Rock, right? I ain't talking about J-Rock. I just had a partner named Rock. I met him, you know what I'm saying? I was working, cool ass dude, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That dude named Rock. Rock was the type of dude, like every time he said something to me, I knew he was lying. Every time. He was like a bigger set kind of guy. You could tell he really ain't getting no play back in the day, but now he may be getting a little play. You feel me? So, Rock was one of them type of dudes where like he was a fat fly dude. Now I could tell back in the day Rock ain't never had no money. Cause you know how like when motherfuckers ain't never had no money, now they got a little money, they act different, walk, talk different, you feel me? And you be like, damn, man, like what type of time you? That was Rock. Rock was one of them type of dudes, bro, was like, he entertained you with bullshit all the time, like I promise you, right? So one day I'm cooling. I come into work one day, you feel me? Me and Rock and that bitch, we talking. Now, Rock comes and tell me, like, hey, Key, bro, you would never believe what happened, bro. I'm like, what happened, B? He like, man, I met this badass bit on, what it was? Not POF, Meet Me. He was on Meet Me, right? So he was like, man, I made this badass bit on Meet Me, boy. I said, oh yeah? He said, hell yeah, boy, look, boom. So he showed me her. He don't show me no text messages, no. He just showed me this picture of this nice looking young lady. I said, okay, yeah, boy, I see Rock, yeah, how you been, honey, been? He like, hell yeah, bitch, hell yeah, we supposed to meet up tonight. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. He like, man, I'm already knowing, I'm gonna knock her head down, boy, I'm already knowing, boy, I'm Rock, boy. He used to always say that. He be like, I'm Rock, boy, I'm Rock. And in my mind, I thought, like, boy, just cause you saying your name, that don't mean nothing. Like, that don't mean that you, like, I ain't never once seen him do anything but brag about what he's done. Just facts, bro. So I'm like, all right, bet. Next day come wound. He go, boy, Key, boy, what's up, boy? Boy, you would never believe what happened last night, boy. I'm like, what happened? He made him that little badass now I was showing you, boy. Like, yeah. Man, so why last night I go to her crib, right? I'm like, okay. He like, man, she got 2 kids, but they was at her baby daddy house, right? I'm like, okay, bet. Now, this was a Saturday. He was telling me this because we had to work on a Saturday, right? And you know what I'm saying? He had went over there Friday night. Oh, girl, dropped the kids off. Rock like, man, yeah, so they was at a baby daddy house and shit, you feel me? And like, that thing I know, like at first, like she had a little wine, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you know how them single moms be when they get their wine in them, Key, boy, they turn to an eater. So I'm like, okay. He like, man, so like, we out there and shit, and we drinking and whatever. We watching a little Netflix. She had popped a little popcorn, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, damn, boy, tonight gonna be a good night, right? So she had asked me a question, and it threw me off. So I'm like, well, what she asked you? You know what I'm saying? Because you Rock, right? He was like, man, she asked me, bro, what was the freakiest thing I ever done? You know what I'm saying? In the midst of the conversation of us talking. So right then and there, Key, I just knew I was finna drop the drawers. So I'm sitting now, as he's saying, you know how it is from there, bro. Like when somebody talking to you, they telling you something like that, and you get a little interested, bro. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kick back a little bit. You want to know, like, well, wow, okay, wow. So what happened, Rock? Rock go, man, she asked me, bro, like, have I ever like played with toys in the bedroom? You feel me? And I'm thinking, like, damn, like, is she saying, like, have I ever played with toys, or have I ever like used a toy on somebody? You feel me? And you know, I'm like, no, like I ain't never just really fuck with it like that. You feel me? And she like, oh well, you know, I use toys and I didn't know, like, you know how you would feel about it. Woo. So I go to tell her, like, well, she like, you know, I ain't tripping on it, man. Like, well, what's up? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, if she talking about it, Key, you know, it's time for me to go ahead and drop the drawers, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah. So he's like, well, she, I asked, like, well, what you talking about, right? So she go in there and bring out this little dildo on some shit, you feel me? And like I'm like, I ain't finna, you ain't finna use it on me. And she like, nah, you gonna use it on me while we, do what we do. And then, I'm like, shit. That's that, bro. It was so exclusive, bro. That was different, right? So I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, Rock, but like, well, I don't really want to know detail, Rock, but like, damn, like, all right, whatever, you feel me? So he's like, man, so, shit started to pop off, and man, that thing I know, bro, I'm hitting it from the back on some shit, Key. Now, I ain't gay, right? When he said that, though, I'm like, all right, bro, like, I would have left this part out. Like, like when some certain thing pop out, bro, and you just kind of like just leave that shit out. You feel me? He like, I ain't gay or nothing, bro, but like, I was hitting it from the back, and like she was rubbing it down up, and then she kind of like, slap me underneath with it. You feel me? And I'm like, nah, Rock. He like, man, look though, but it was vibrating, kid, and it felt weird, but it good at the same time. Rock, all right, Rock, bro. He was like, but nah, bro, but look, that ain't the craziest part, bro. I'm like, what's crazier than that? What's more crazy than the fact that you told me that? You feel me? He was like, bro, why, like, you know what I'm saying? We was doing whatever. And she was like, I want you to pee on me. And in my mind, Kim, I'm like, that's nasty, bitch. Like, I ain't gonna pee on you. And she was like, please, just pee on me. So I'm thinking, like, damn, like, what the fuck? So I asked Rock, I'm like, well, like, what she wanted you to pee on her head? Rock, he was like, her feet. And I said, boy, all right, Rock, look. He like, man, bro, I ain't think I would be like R. Kelly on some shit, but I tried to pee on her feet, Key, but it ain't work. So I'm like, you pissing for that, like you, Rock, like, all right, look, Rock, listen. I commend you, bro, for doing what you did with the little bad thing or whatever, you feel me? But this ain't it. This ain't it, Rock. You feel me? Rock was that kind of guy. Now, I don't know if Rock was lying about what he said, but everything that Rock usually say, he be lying about it. Like, everything that dude says, he lie about it. Rock was a good dude, though. Rock was a good dude. My fault. Rock was just what I like to call an compulsive liar. He lied way too damn much, okay? One day I'm cooling. Rock come in to work. This is the only time I really kicked it with Rock. I never kicked it with him outside of work. Alright. One day I'm in there, I'm cooling with him, you know what I'm saying? Rock slide in and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Rock. I'm Rock. He I don't know. ROC Rock, you know what I'm saying? So he come in one day, you know what I'm saying, and me and him just politicking, we just talking, you know what I'm saying, just shooting shit before the work day started. Sometimes I go to work with Rock, sometimes I didn't, but on this particular day, I had to go to work with Rock. Me and Rock, you know what I'm saying, we heading out or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I smoked, Rock didn't smoke. So, and he knew I smoked, so he wasn't tripping on that shit. So I'm smoking, you know what I'm saying, I'm blowing down and shit. Rock like, man, can let me ask you something, bro? I'm like, man, what's up, Rock, bro? When you started smoking, bro? I said, shit, I probably started smoking about 15 years old. He's like, man, I tried that smoking shit before, bro, but it ain't work out for me, bro. I'm like, well, what happened? Elaborate, nigga. What we talking about? He said, man, so one night, bro, me and my little partners, you know what I'm saying, we just out smoking or whatever, you feel me? They had that Zah key, bro. They had that Zah. They had that type of Zah where you didn't even have to put your nose in the bag because it was so strong. I was like, oh, shit, man. What the hell? You feel me? And like, man, but look, I'm in the back seat, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? I'm on the passenger side in the back. I'm just chilling, bro. And like, we had left my kinfolk house, and you know what I'm saying? We were hungry and shit. So we had went to the water break. It was like late at night on some shit, you feel me? And they were like, when you gonna start smoking, bitch? So I'm like, man, fuck it. Let me just hit it, whatever, you feel me? So while we going to Whataburger, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that far, about 6-7 minutes, 8 minutes max, you know what I'm saying? And they got to think, that by like 20-25, depending on the drive-through line, you feel me? So we in there, we blowing down, everybody just blowing down. They had 2 rolled up, you feel me? So this what he say, as we smoking and shit, he like, for some reason, it seemed like every time I passed one off, that day I know one coming. And at first, for the first 3-4 minutes, you feel me? Like I was good, bitch. Like first 3-4 minutes, the rotation was slow. Everybody was like puffing on their bitch, taking their time and shit, you feel me? I'm heading into whatever, you know what I'm saying? They telling me, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't coughing, you ain't getting off, especially when you a new buck in the game, you feel me? So I'm coughing and shit hard as fuck. They got the windows rolled up. We hot boxing in this big key. I ain't even know this was hot boxing, you feel me? He young, he telling me that he was young at this time, right? He said, man, by the time we get to the motherfucking Whataburger and shit, you know what I'm saying, I feel it kick in the gear. You know, like when you switching gears, key, and the goddamn truck or car go like this, and you feel the gear get kicked in. I'm like, yeah. He like, man, that's what it felt like. I'm like, okay. He said, man, that thing I know, bro, we pull up. These dumbass niggas done roll down the window. All the smoke then came out. I don't know why the hell we was hotboxing here, you feel me? I'm like, okay. He said, man, it was my turn to order, you know, and all I wanted was just a number 1, bro. Simple, just a number 1, bro. But I couldn't get it out, you feel me? For some reason, my jaw locked, and I started drooling a little bit, key. He said, man, I felt like I was mentally challenged to something. He said, bro, look. He said, the next thing I know, like, as they ordering and shit, you know what I'm saying? I felt like the whole motherfucking car had turned to like a rocket ship on some shit. So next thing I know, we done zoomed in the little drive-through area a couple times and got there and picked up the food. And now we done flew in the sky to go back to Kinfolk house. Said, man, as we flying and shit, it seemed like the stars came a little closer, key. I was seeing UFOs and shit in the sky. I said, bro, you don't think they were like the street lights you was passing? Nah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. He was like, bro, we was going supersonic speed. Supersonic speed. Bro, man, I'm telling you, key. He said, man, look, I was so messed up, bro. By the time we had parked the spaceship, it wasn't no space, bro. That was the spaceship, key. By the time we parked that spaceship, bro, I was floating, bitch. When I got the car, I started floating. They had to come and get me and pull me down back to, you know what I'm saying, ground level, and keep me, you know what I'm saying, on the ground level, because I was floating in the air. I said, well, you ain't hitting this, because at this point, Rock, I don't need you thinking you floating in the air while we working. You feel me? He like, you ain't never had no bad experience by it? I'm like, hell no. Hell no. Every time I smoked for it was good. Every time I smoke. You feel me? In my mind, I'm thinking like, did Rock really feel like that? Or is he just over exaggerating on the situation? Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I done been in situations where I thought I was on a Ferris wheel. I thought like, you know what I'm saying, maybe not a ship, but like, maybe not a spaceship, but maybe like a ship, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you, especially when I first started smoking that strong. We was on our way back from somewhere, and I really did feel like I was on like a pirate ship, you feel me? I wasn't floating or nothing, but I'm just saying. Rock was a cool ass dude though, you know what I'm saying? Rock played his role in different ways, except being smooth. I think Rock wasn't smooth with nothing that he did, nothing that he said. It was just sloppy all around sometimes, just like he was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, Rock was a cool ass dude, bro. Rock come to work one day and he told me, he said, bro, you'll never believe what I just did, bro. I finessed the game. I said, what's up, bro? He said, man, look, bro, you know this little girl named Sarah. Now, when he started saying the name, I'm like, nah, like, I don't know. But you know how black folks is. When a black folk think you know somebody that they speaking on, they going to keep, like, bringing up certain things about this person to see if you know this person that they talking about, right? So he steady saying this girl named Sarah, I'm like, nah, bro, I don't know who that is. He's like, oh, all right, whatever. So he get to running down telling me how This girl named Sarah got a best friend. Now her best friend looks better than her. You know the situation how it go. You fuck around and get somebody, then you end up seeing her best friend. You like, damn, bitch, well, what was you with when I was picking and choosing? You feel me? So yeah, he telling me that he with Sarah, which was a white girl, but her best friend way better than her. Now he want to holler at the best friend, right? But Sarah was real friendly. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, but look, bro, so now we sitting up there, you know what I'm saying, one night in Sarah's apartment. She had her own apartment, and it was just me, her, and her friend. I'm like, oh, shit, boy. So now in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, this got to be like a threesome story or something. Like, my boy done struck gold on some shit, you feel me? So he like, man, so we sitting up there drinking or whatever, you feel me? And we sitting up there drinking. I'm like, well, what y'all were drinking, B? Like, man, we was on that Tito's. And you know, like, back then, like, when he was, like, this was a while ago when he was telling me this, you know what I'm saying? Not, like, too much long ago, because, like, I only been out here for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? This happened in Louisiana, you feel me? So, my boy Rod, like, man, we was on that Tito's. I'm like, Tito's? What the? Like, man, that's that clear shit, boy. That's what the Mexican folk be drinking at Tito's. I'm like, oh, okay. So he like, man, Lou was on that Tito's, fool, and they had like some other shit mixing or whatever, you feel me? Like, he like, I drink, but I don't really drink like that. Like, I ain't gonna get like fucked up, blacked out, drunk, bro. He was like, but I drink a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Be social. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, man, we drinking and shit and everything. I know, bro. Sarah getting like real, like friendly on some shit, you feel me? And her own girl is too, you feel me? And like, we all just sitting there chopping it up and whatever, and they just started like asking questions and whatever, you feel me? And so I get like Sarah was really feeling herself, and she was like, what would you do if I said do me and my best friend right now? And I'm looking at them like, shit, I do both of y'all right now, you feel me? And then, so in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, I already know where this going, Key. And I'm like, shit, I think I know what it's going to. But all right. But you got to think, though, at the same time, like, I already know how Rock is. He be lying a lot. So in my mind, I'm kind of thinking like, okay, like, yeah, but then at the same time, I'm like, let me just keep listening to the story, you feel me? So Rock like, man, so look, bro, that dang, I know, bro, like, you know, Sarah was with my little ass. She had to go to the bathroom or some shit, you feel me? Then she started throwing up, you feel me? Like halfway through now, she started throwing up. So her little homegirl went there, made sure she was good, bro. Put her in the shower, bro, to make sure she, because she had some throw up in the hair key, you feel me? And then after that, she had put her in the bed, right? So I went back there to check on them, and then, you know, Sarah, she was gone, nigga. She was gone out that Tito's. So I was like, damn, bro. So I had went back in the living room on shit, you feel me? And I'm just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, steady drinking a little bit. I had went there, got me like a little food and shit, cause they had cooked or whatever, you feel me? I'm in that bitch eating and shit. You know how it be when you drinking and shit. I'm like, nah, I don't drink. You don't drink? Nah, hell nah. Like, oh, okay. So I'm in there eating and shit. That I know a friend come in there, bro. So we just in there talking. We still drinking a little bit, you feel me? I done got the eating, got up, washed my hand. I came back now and sit by her, right? Bro, tell me why, bro. She say, so you would have did both of us? And I'm like, hell yeah, I would have did both of y'all, you feel me? And then she gonna say some shit like, well, let me see it. So you know me, Key. He's strong with it downstairs, you feel me? I was already drinking a little bit too, and she bad. So he was already a little stiff. So I upped it on her, bro. Get what she do, though? Turn to a eater. Bro, I ain't lying, bro. Now, when he, every time he used to tell me stories, he always said, I ain't lying. Now, when he used to say, I ain't lying, they used to give me that indicator, like, he lying. There you go, he lying. So, man, I ain't lying, bro. Like, he just started guapping, bro. And then she gonna say, just cause how I would tonight and how I carry myself, I ain't got us mad, bro. She just gonna swallow, bro. I'm like, damn, boy, Rock, you got it like that? He like, man, I been had it like that, boy. I'm Rock, boy. I been had it like that. All right, Rock. All right, you got it. You got it, but Rock was a funny ass dude, bro. Now, like I said, this not J-Rock. This not J-Rock, the same dude I used to be in the hotel rooms with, you feel me? Rock. Not that Rock. This a whole nother Rock, you feel me? Rock was a big black dude. He was funny as hell, bro. And, like, just being around certain people, like, you learn certain things. Being around certain characters, you learn, like, and you learn to watch out for certain people, because once somebody else come around you and they act just like Rock, you know, like, oh, well, I know what type of time they on, you feel me? But I would just sit there and listen to Rock stories, bro, because it was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I would joke off him, you know what I'm saying? It made the day go by faster. Rock was a cool ass dude, man. I fought with him a long way. I ain't talked to Rock in a long ass time, bro. Like, since a nigga had gotten that dope, like, real bad. And then, you know what I'm saying? I started tripping and shit. So, I felt like everybody was kind of against me on some shit, you feel me? So, yeah, man, it is what it is, you feel me? I had to just come in and drop y'all a story, though, you know what I'm saying? Because yesterday was New Year's. I had really just chilled out with the fam all day, man. We was just out there kicking and vibing, you know what I'm saying? We ain't do too much on New Year's. The day before is when we really did, like, what we was going to do, you know what I'm saying? So... Man, I hope everybody have a blessed New Year's, bro. It's 2024. That bit had rolled up on us hella quick, you feel me? Man, just make sure, you know what I'm saying, 2024, you know what I'm saying, you minding your business, staying out of people's face, you know what I'm saying, handling your business like you said you was going to handle that bit, doing what you said you was going to do all 2024, you feel me? And we just sticking to the code, you feel me? Hey, we putting our foot on their neck, and even if they be like, I can't breathe, we going to apply more pressure. Because those would be the same people that I got my foot on their neck was the same people who said that I wasn't going to be able to do this. The same people who, when I said, I'm going to make a YouTube video, I'm going to start doing YouTube, I'm going to start doing content creators. Okay. But then when you left, whenever you left or I left your presence, you know what I'm saying, you talked about me. You know what I'm saying? So these for those people right here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no hate in my heart towards nobody, but at the same time, I never forget what people done to me, you know what I'm saying? And I just use that as fuel to my fire for me to keep going, for me to keep progressing in life, for me to keep striving for what I want to do in life, you know what I'm saying? And it's just simple as that. I don't think people understand or just really understand like where I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you start doing something that benefits you, like when you start doing something that you wanted to do, something that you created, it gives you a different mindset. It gives you a different sense of purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that you want to do, not something that somebody forced you to do. And now you got to act like you like doing it, knowing damn well you don't. You see what I'm saying? It's different, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, I'm going to just keep doing me. I'm going to just keep doing Key. That's all I know how to do. All I know how to do is me. All I know how to do is Key. That's it, bro. But look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom, bro. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Oh, now, man, I appreciate everybody who been rocking with the videos, who been liking, you know what I'm saying, who been subscribing, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I know the videos kind of slowed down a little bit, but don't worry, the train has continued to move, you know what I'm saying. So, y'all just stay on the lookout for me, you know, I'm going to keep posting, keep letting y'all know, you know what I'm saying, how when to go watch my videos and all that shit. Because once I get up in numbers, bro, I promise, once I had dropped that motherfucking video, so it just gonna come straight to your phone or alert. Y'all gotta make sure that y'all looking at y'all notifications, bro. Make sure y'all all not just personalized on y'all subscriptions, you know what I'm saying. And I'm just keeping it a bean, dog.